Let's look at how you can set up parental control for devices like mobile phones and computers that are connected to a router that gives them internet access. For this demonstration, I will be using this Samsung A07 mobile phone, which is connected to this router, which gives the mobile phone internet access. The router I have here is a tender router, and so this is a demonstration for tender routers. To start with, I will use a network cable to connect my router to the computer. So I'll plug the network cable to a network port on the router and also plug it up into the computer. So I'll plug it up here. And so the computer is now connected to the same router on which the phone is also connected, so that we can use the computer to carry out settings on the router, which will then control the activities that can be carried out on the mobile phone. So I would first of all ensure that my computer obtains an IP address from the router. So in the search bar here in the taskbar, I'll go to the control panel. So I'll click at control panel to open it. And then under network and internet, I'll try to open view network status and task. So I'll open it up, and I'll open change adapter settings. I'll open it up also. And I'll right click under Ethernet. Under Ethernet, I'll right click and click at properties. So in this dialog box, we will select Internet Protocol version 4. So I'll double click at this one. And at this point, we have obtained an IP address automatically, which is the preferred point or the preferred option, so that we can obtain an IP address from the router. So once this is selected, but not to use the following IP address, once the obtain an IP address automatically is selected, I'll just click on OK, which means that the computer will safely obtain an IP address from the router. So I'll click at OK and then cancel this window, so we can close up this window as well. All right, so what we'll do now is that because we are using a tender router, to be able to access the router's web interface, we will have to open up a web browser. So I'll open up my Chrome browser at my desktop, and in the address bar, I will have to type in tenderwifi.com, which is the address to be able to access the web interface of the router. So tenderwifi.com, we'll then press enter to open it up. That brings us to the login interface of the router. And so I'll put in the password to my router. So I'll try to put in the password. The password is also already there. So I'll log in. This is the interface of the router. But what we are interested in doing here is about a parental control. So under parental control, we can open it up. And here are devices that are connected to the router currently. Remember, the name of the mobile phone I used earlier on is Benedict A07, the Samsung mobile phone. This Samsung mobile phone is the A07 mobile phone, which is also connected to the router. So because we want to carry out the parental settings on the A07 device, we'll have to now come to this point where we can edit the settings about the A07 mobile phone. So I'll click at this point where I can do the editing, and at the top here you can find device name. I labeled it Benedict A07, and so the first thing you can set up is the internet accessible period. At this point I made it from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it means that you can choose the time at which that phone can access the internet. So I made it 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. depending on the time range you wish to have the mobile phone to be able to access the internet. It could be a mobile phone or a laptop or any kind of device that is connected to the internet. And so you can choose the time at which the device can access the internet. You can as well choose the days on which the device can access the internet. You can choose every day, or you can select some specific days that you wish to eliminate, so that you tick the days that you wish to have the device gets connected to the internet. So if it's every day, you can choose every day, but if it's some specific days that you want the device to have connected, then you choose those specific device. You can as well blacklist some websites or whitelist some websites. When you blacklist a website, it means that that website cannot be accessed. So if you choose a blacklist, the clue to the sites that or what you want to enter in the block site is you have to enter website keywords separated by a comma. So as you can see, I've entered a website like says.com. I've separated it by a comma, and then I typed facebook.com. So as many websites as you want to block from being accessed on the device you are trying to control, you can list them here. Or better still, if you want specific sites that the phone or the device should be able to access, you can choose the whitelist, so that you type in the site you want to have to be able to access on the device. And then you can, after you have done all those things, you can click on save, and you see configuration succeeded. Once you do that, you have set up parental control on the device or a particular device that is connected to a router that supplies internet service to the device. And so that is how you can carry out the parental control specifically for the tender routers. If you find value in this video, please ensure you subscribe to the channel and also give this video a thumbs up so you can always be notified anytime we come up with new videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.